And we're back with Rue Valley. Let's. Oh, it's a couple of things I need to do. Okay. Phone. Okay. Let's check the email app. The app loads but clearly announces that you will be presented with limited content. Why? No internet access. The message lingers at the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. The inbox is full of unread emails. That seems to be a There seems to be a compilation of notifications, promotions, and advertisements with only a smattering of messages sent by real people. Check how far the list goes. Some thumbing and you've reached the end exactly 1 month ago, 8/07/27. Okay. Try refreshing the app. Nothing is happening. Surely the lack of internet is not helping. That's true. Okay. Um, you know what? Let's let's put this away. Find the charger and charge it. Let's try to fully charge it this time. Well, oh wait, access. I hate that this happens every time. Oh, but it did give new information. Working Wi-Fi, so we know that. Okay, let's let it charge a bit more. I hate that we have to do this. Wait until his phone is charged. Squish them all. I want a full charge. That's the lightning. Let's check the phone. Oh, we're halfway. Sure. 7 minutes. It's almost half full. Pick it up. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Wrong one. Frank's phone. You have to wonder what kind of a man would torture himself like this, forcing himself to see the love of his life every time he unlocks his phone. He must be obsessed. And that's an understatement. Browse through the messages. Oldest. You need to scroll down so much that you don't have an opposable thumb anymore, at least not for a while. And all this for an automated message from the mobile network operator with instructions on how to activate the phone. Let's check the most recent again. On the top are 3 texts, all from the day. The first one is from Double T. What did Anita want from Frank? Only 2. First one is from earlier today. Frank picked up the phone. Now it's important. Yeah, he called her right away. Sure. Your deep faith in your fellow human beings is astonishing, but in this case, it's justified, seeing as Break never even opened the text. The second message is also from today, some 10 minutes before the start of the loop. I still think you're a selfish shithead, but I have to admit you're right. If only you could take your own advice. Takes balls to admit you were wrong, especially to a shithead. Especially if you act like a shithead like yourself. That's it, no more messages. Let's do another search. Let's do Riley. There's a message from this very evening. A red message from the day, uncharacteristic of Frank. I'll be at the motel at 8 p.m. Please be there. We need to talk. We know that. Look at the text from other contacts. I stopped checking messages, so messages are done. Okay. I don't have to do that. Let's call. Great idea. If only you knew anyone here. Alas, it's not like you've swapped phone numbers with anyone. Go to recent calls. Your fingers hover, then dive in. You open the last of recent calls, partially obscured by the large diagonal crack on the screen. Half expecting a familiar name to jump out and offer comfort in its recognition. Instead, you find a blur of strangers. Names drift by, each one meaningless. Hellos, just tags for people you've never met. You'll never meet. The sheer randomness starts to feel personal, like the phone itself is mocking you. Dial your own number. Bro, you wouldn't want to have a riveting conversation with yourself. You can even leave a voicemail about how much you enjoy your own company. Your service have been temporarily suspended due to non-payment. Please make a payment to restore services. Temporarily suspended. What a perfect description of your situation. Okay. Um, let's go talk to. I need to get this reality show thing out. We talked to Riley.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Can we talk about Dr. Finch for a little bit? Wait, I guess I talked to you as well. All right, and Robin. Can we talk about Dr. Finch?
We could, but I don't know if it's proper. You're his client, Mr. Harrow, and Dr. Fink is our guest.
Despite her words, you feel her she's eager to talk. She just needs a nudge in the right direction. That's exactly why I'm asking. Who knows him better than his host?
This is true. Dr. Fink is with us for a good long time. Please, Mr. Harrow, this has to stay between us. I don't want people to think I'm a tattletale. So, what do you want to know?
Perfect. Has he been a guest here for long?
Oh, yeah, forever, really. I think he's been here since, I want to say, 2025?
You don't know what you're looking for, so cast the net far and wide. Um, a couple of years in a motel room. I've been living like a rat, but this is. Correction, you are still living like a
I
rat.
don't know. Dr. Fink looks comfortable, and he always seemed like the sort of person who doesn't need a lot.
Does he have other clients?
As far as I know, yeah. Some folk come here from Bothwood, and a few even from smaller desert villages.
Since the last year, all kinds of people get assigned to him through the what did he say it was called? Ministry of Public Happiness referral
I
system.
think all of them are sent, like you were, Mr. Harrow.
Some of them come once, and I never see them again. The others stay for months. To be honest, I have no idea who decides how long they stay here. Do you know anything about his history?
Not really? It's not like we're ever hanging out, and so he casually talks about his life before. One thing I do know, he worked for Coral Destiny before they parted ways, and he came to live here.
Yeah, we know that.
Everybody thought it would only be a couple of months, but there you go.
Do you know why he left Coral Destiny?
No? Maybe he didn't want to work for a super capitalist neo-feudal corporation anymore. Best if you ask him. Or check online.
What does he do in his spare time?
I have no idea, really. It's not like I spy on the man.
A sour smile twitches on her lip.
But I often see him from here, dragging a chair out, just watching the sunset or reading a book. Oh, sometimes late in the evening he does laundry here, and he's very particular about it, like which type of fabric softener he uses.
Huh. All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Let's leave. Okay. Let's restart. In the loop. Enough of this for now. Right on time. Close your eyes.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question. I have a question about this reality show we are both part of.
Reality show?
Plushy eyebrows raise up and he nods slowly.
Please elaborate.
Are you a real psychotherapist or do you just pretend to be one for the show? He's going to give us pills. He maintains a calm demeanor. This is probably not the first that he's heard this question.
Mr. Harrow, I assure you that I am a licensed psychotherapist with all the necessary education, supervision, and experience to do this job. If my word is not good enough, the evidence surrounds you.
He points his finger towards the wall where his diplomas and certificates are hung.
I know that sometimes it's easier to deal with situations like this by questioning everything, including my capabilities. However, I assure you, I'm capable of helping you with your troubles, and together we can work on improving your life together.
Do you exclusively play supporting roles?
That's very nicely put, and I'm glad that you feel that way. Yes, I do try to be as supportive as possible towards all of my clients.
What I meant to say was whether you always take on minor roles like you do in my show.
It could be said that therapy is just an episode in one's life series, so the therapist role is usually considered to be a minor one. But how much screen time someone gets in one's life is often superseded by the influence they have on it. So we've yet to see how much of a role I'll play in your life. Now, I have a question for you. Why are you all of a sudden focused on this life is a show metaphor?
Because I figured everything out and I insist on it's not a metaphor. Let's do that one.
I have to admit, I don't understand. Could you elaborate, please?
Okay. He's trying to tire you out, make you give up, insist on the questions. How much time really elapses between me being knocked out and the moment I find myself waking up again on this couch?
You simply got lost in thought, Mr. Harrow, for no longer than a minute. It's not a big deal. You've been going through a lot lately.
He's playing you like a fiddle. Ask him a question he won't be able to purposely misinterpret. All the people in Rue Valley are just hired actors, aren't they? His furrowed brows and slighted, tilted head indicates a genuine sense of confusion, as if he is trying to unravel a perplexing riddle or piece together a puzzle that has confounded him.
Please, calm down. You're overwhelmed by stress and are not thinking clearly. We better stop here and continue tomorrow. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
All right. Let's head out.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Let's see if we can get more questions. Fix this for her.
Sure. Give it a go.
Make her coffee.
Wow, nice.
Takes a sip. Oh, we can't do anything. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let's see if we can talk to him. Knock. Jason Burns opened the door. What do you know about Dr. Finch?
Who?
Here we go again. Older gentleman, bushy eyebrows, glasses, beard, lives downstairs, psychotherapist. Ring any bells?
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times. I didn't know he was a therapist, or that he lived here. Go figure.
You never talked to him. He grins, easy and sincere.
Nope, I'm not the type who thinks talking about feelings solves anything.
Man after my own heart.
Right?
Heard of any rumors about him?
Nope. Like I said, I've seen him passing by, but that's about it. Why asking about him anyway?
He's my therapist. Figured I should know what I'm getting into.
Wait, didn't you just agree that therapy is bullshit?
Yeah, I did.
Right, got it. Hope you get through that ordeal as fast as possible and start doing something real.
What?
Problems don't get solved by talking. They get solved by action. Real action. Tangible results.
He leans in slightly, like he's getting you in some great universal truth.
Can't sleep? Take a pill. Or tire yourself out. Feel anxious for no reason? Act in spite of it. Life beats you down? We're all waiting for the same shit. Get up and hit back. Enough talk about the bad. Move. Even a misstep is still a step. String enough of them together and suddenly you're not stuck anymore. The rut's behind you, fading like a bad dream. That's how I see things anyway.
Right. Thanks for the perspective. He just shrugs, unbothered. Thanks for sharing, I guess.
You're welcome.
I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. That's you. Let's go to the BL first. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying BL. The Kuiper belt. I haven't even done anything on you. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Oh, it's down. It's as though the flower just winked at you. Really? Before you guys start, oh, that is annoying. What happens actually? It's a machine that still remembers what joy used to sound like. crap. Oh, actually, we should have Wi-Fi. Check the Wi-Fi connection. Seems like it works. Check the email app again. Before it loads, the app notifies you that it's properly connected to the internet. The inbox is full of unread emails, mostly promotions and notifications. Buried underneath all that junk, you see some messages from real people. A lot of personal stuff, but also some weird things among the rest. Check the notifications. A seemingly endless list of the notifications from Frank's Bank, Coral Destiny, and a mobile network operator. What's that bank spam? A long chain of superficially polite but actually threatening emails, all demanding that Frank pay back his credit card debt, plus interest. A lot of interest. Besides this interesting yet useless info, there's nothing of meaning. You've hit a dead end. Go look through the promotions. A list of offers from online shops, mostly from car tools, spare parts, and radio equipment that seems to go on forever. Car tools and spare parts I get, but radio equipment? But a man can have a hobby. Check personal. Open the strange emails. There's a number of emails with the exact same subject, and you're not sure if they're a part of a chain of different emails. Find the first ever email from that sender. Oh. It takes some scrolling, but you find it 112524. 1_11125 starts the conversation. My place tonight. Continue reading before you make any conclusions. Frank simply responds, I can't tonight, too busy. Then, just a couple of minutes later, come on, my place, 21H, Dad will be asleep. My work's late and I have a new toy to show you. Can't make any sense of this, not without more context. Keep reading. After a couple of days, Frank sends another email. Tonight again, same time, it's that time of year, again. 112524_1125. 11125 replies, of course. I have something special for tonight. Just come and bring some whiskey. I understand I kind of barged into a conversation, but man, I wish they spoke plainly. Now that would ruin all the fun, wouldn't it? Then another email from the same person. If you are right about the source of the signal, we discovered something big. Okay. I'll expunge the whole account. You do the same before deleting the account. Remember to manually delete the whole archives. Source of the signal. For once, Frank's carelessness works in my favor. Before you go all smoke face, wait, there's even more. Frank sends another email straight after the last. We have to continue listening to the signal. To your surprise, the person responded, didn't I tell you to delete it all? Do you want them to catch us? Shut it down. Your mind starts reeling with questions. What signal was Frank chasing after? What's its source? It has to be something about Judy. Could be. But what's the real identity of this person? Who could be so paranoid? Except you, of course. I have to ask around. Come on. That mouth was made for talking. Do the email again. Okay. Personal. That was strange. If you were hoping for a treasure trove of information, there's only disappointment here. Seems like Frank's not too keen on emails. There's a message from a familiar name, Ben Flemings, and another from Rosetta Simmons. What's Ben up to? When the male subject is thought of you, you don't know what exactly to expect. The whole email is an image, a man with his face stuck under the hood of a car, smoke billowing from the engine, sun setting behind a cliff at his back. There's a caption as well. When your car breaks down by the roadside, at least you have a good view. Well, at least Ben is trying to cheer him up. What do you know? Maybe Frank likes dad jokes? Who the hell is Rosetta Simmons? Frank, you're still not returning our calls. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Paul and I are coming to the valley for the anniversary. If you can't be at the memorial, let us take you out to dinner at least. Oh, is that Judy's parents? She might be going, but you're still family. That's Judy's mom. And a classy lady at that wanted to take Frank out to dinner. Check how many emails. How many mails? You scroll and scroll. Leave the mail app. Okay. We have the signal. Frank was trying to catch some radio signal. The signal must be somehow connected to the time loop. He had emailed conversations with some mysterious person, but this is their email. Okay. You managed to bring the phone back to life. Unfortunately, it won't stay that way. I guess we can might as well. That's everything we need. Wrap it up. You know you can charge the phone whenever you need to. Okay. Um, let's leave that. What about our phone? Put the phone away. Um, might as well wait until Anita goes to the roof. Push them all. It was around 8:35ish. 43. Where have you been all day, actually? Well, it's not all day. You are right. You were riding a bike.
Hey, welcome to Kuiper Belt. I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink.
What can you tell me about Dr. Finch? He cast a glance at you from the rim of his already spotless cup he's still cleaning.
Not much. Anita was, probably still is, angry at Ben for giving him a better price for a long-term stay. That's the extent of it, really. Well, there's a bit more. Some of Fink's regulars come to the bar every now and again after their sessions. They've got nothing but praise for the man and his methods. So I thought about starting counseling with him. Don't get me wrong, my current therapist is amazing, but I prefer to have sessions in person.
Didn't work out though. He doesn't take new clients unless they're assigned through the Ministry of Public Happiness referral system. So I just stuck with my therapist. So you have a positive opinion of therapy.
Of course, there's that old adage, healthy mind and a healthy body. You can't have one without the other.
If his body is any indication, his mind is bustling with
I don't
health.
want to sound arrogant or boast, just giving you an example from my personal life. Disclaimer done. I know it's hard to believe it when you see me today, but I was a slob, both in mind and in body. There were days when I couldn't get out of bed. Didn't see the point. There were days when I drowned myself with food just to feel that shred of the cheapest possible happiness from the dopamine kick. I'm here and not in a psych ward and or diabetes ward because of therapy. Only because of therapy.
Travis, I think you're the most stable person we've met so far. That's not our doctor. When you put it that way.
Hey, try it. And if you don't like it, it's not for you. Don't do it. Easy as that. Just because therapy helped me doesn't mean it's the right jam for you.
Yeah, you're a total bro.
No prob. Care for a drink, perhaps?
Nah. Go up. Are you in a bad mood today? Her scrutinizing gaze lingers on you as she absentmindedly twirls a plastic token between her
Why do you
fingers.
even care? You don't need to talk to me. Also, don't stand there. That spot was painted days ago, and I'd rather it stay fresh for a while.
Okay, where should I move then?
Anywhere but there. Again, why are you interested in my mood?
You can sense some anger in her voice. Sometimes sharing things makes them more manageable.
Sometimes, yes. But not today. And not with a complete stranger.
She stops fiddling with the plastic trinket and slips it into her pocket. Her hands go still as if the nervous energy just drained out of them.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I came here to get some privacy.
I'll leave you to be. All right. Pay to kill time. Till the loop ends. That's another loop gone. Close your eyes.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question. Oh. Do you happen to know anyone whose email is this?
Pardon me? Could you repeat that?
Repeat it. Starting to write it down, he does so painstakingly, number by number. Underscore. Carefully, the line is drawn. Careful, the line is drawn underneath.
At email.com. Got it.
He pauses for a moment, his eyes fixed on the notes. A flicker of curiosity in his gaze, or maybe it's just your wistful thinking.
No, I'm afraid that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Okay.
Why exactly are you asking me this? What does it have to do with our therapy?
Everything is connected except this, apparently, at least on the surface.
Well, one thing's certain. You're not making this any easier on yourself.
Yeah. He glances at the clock as always.
That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay, get up. Okay. Head out.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
It could be you, but I want to make it to the BL early.
Already.
Did I get a phone call this last time? Go to the KB. BL, KB, Kuiper Belt. There we go. I guess we just missed it. I think this is the earliest we can go. Ugh. Can I do this before she comes up? That's so annoying. Um. Oh wait, was there anything I actually missed? What is this? The desert. You see some farm over ranch. Seriously? Walk down the road. That's the freaking ranch. It's gonna be right at the struck of the lightning, isn't it? Yep. All right. An old swing hangs motionless, suspended in time. The chains creak ever so faintly in the breeze, but the seat, having been torn from one of the chains, refuses to sway. It reminds you of many different things. A childhood filled with innocence and joy. Because everything used to be simpler, right? A simpler, brighter time, when all you had to decide was how to have fun and how best to waste the endless hours. You never had to make the kind of choices that would eventually land you in therapy in this godforsaken backwater, daydreaming about better days. Maybe I can choose them again, the good things. Maybe. Yay, you just have to try. That's all we can do is try. Alright, we can't do that. Is there anything? I want to knock. Frank's phone is connected. Interesting. Ours isn't. Even here on the front porch, you can hear frantic birdswing. But you can hear music blasting from somewhere inside the house. Someone's having the time of their lives. The door looks brand new, unlike the rest of the accumulation of crumbling stone and rotted wood that could have been a house once still. There's no doorknob. Next to the door, you notice an ancient bell, button held together by layers and layers of yellow duct tape. Try knocking. Nothing. Sure, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Oh, it does. Surprisingly, it works. A large cowbell hanging above the door rings in unison with the electric one deep inside the house. But nothing happens. Surely no one inside could have heard you. Not with the party raging somewhere in the house. It starts to look like no one will open this door except you. See if it's unlocked. Wouldn't that be lucky? However, the frame squeaks in protest and the door remains firmly shut. Walk away. Okay. Break into the ranch house. Duh. We have to do it to search a freaking room. We only have 7 minutes. Let's make this count. The Kays have stopped tending their garden and the shed is full of discarded tools. Really? That's actually annoying. I thought that was going to let us in. Is there a way on the other side? Back way, perhaps? Nope. Use the door. Push the door with your back. Use the less fucked up shoulder to shove the door. Congratulations, it has now become your more fucked up shoulder. Luckily, the loop reset should fix that. Perhaps it's time to stop being diplomatic and use more force to push the door over your back. Well, it was worth a try. Enough with the pleasantries. Let's bring this thing down. Kick the door. Feels like it moved a tiny bit, maybe? Kick it harder. The door definitely budges this time, accompanied by a faint sputtering noise akin to kindling breaking. But a wave of pain shooting through your legs suggesting alternative source of the sound. Hurt foot. Hard to walk, impossible to run. Why does it always hurt? Maybe that's the point. See how much you can endure before you break. You are the door. Continue to kick the door. Seriously. So there you are, kicking the door of a ruined house in the middle of nowhere. Why? I'm fulfilling my destiny. Destiny? Nah. It's your unwavering determination that makes you kick down doors time and time again. We're gonna get arrested. You wouldn't achieve much from getting in though. Only a few minutes left until everything resets, and then you'll have to break in again. I may learn something. The loop won't change anything. And then what good is knowledge if you can't use it to change anything? It's not about that. It's just kick, feel the pain, repeat. And believe the next kick will somehow break the door. Hope that the next loop will somehow be the last. That's all you can do. Perhaps you're afraid to admit it all. It's all hopeless because it would rid you of your only purpose to break free of the loop. Shut up. It's not debatable. I'm going to escape. All right, no need to get angry. You'll kick the door down and you'll get out of the loop. I get it. And you'll be back to your life, the one that brought you here in the first place. It'll be different. I'll stop it. I'll think about my next life once I'm out of this situation. Your new life. Nothing has changed. Yes, the loop has given you a clear purpose for the first time in years. Once it's over, though, once again, there will be nothing to fill the infinite void. Nevertheless, perhaps you hope the feeling of being given another chance will make things better. Yes, all I need is a fresh start. Indeed it is. That honeymoon period with the new you is always a delight. But eventually, you'll start feeling the void again. And then, sooner or later, a moment of weakness will come. And you'll trip down into it once more. You might crawl out again, even more than once, but each time you'll return to that starting point with a little less optimism and energy. Face it, even if you leave the loop will never leave you. No, I won't fall for the same thing again. It will be different this time. Rage surges through you like a tsunami. You kick the door with every ounce of strength you have, even more than you knew you possessed. We have 3 freaking minutes left. You didn't really think this would work, but it did. Your fragile body won the battle against the hardwood. Wrap it up. Let's try to get... Where's the part? We're gonna get shot. Nothing here. What is this? A metal cabinet which somehow escaped the teeth of rust with an intricate gold insignia above the drawers.